Hello, my name is Vincent Hall. I was born, bred, and I've been active in Dallas County for all of my life. I'm here today to tell you three different things about Davante Peters, who is seeking the District 8 seat for the City Council. Davante Peters, first of all, who he is. He's a young man. I actually first met him at a candidate forum back when he ran for District 3. He was brand new, young, fresh, and I thought to myself, this brother here has what it takes. It's hard to go up against an incumbent, and he did it before, and he's doing it again today. I also learned soon after that he wanted to understand the history of Dallas so that he could better change the Dallas that he lives in today. So I took on the responsibility of serving as a mentor and a counsel, and I have to tell you, in a lot of cases, he's taught me more than I've taught him. I've seen this kind of talent before. Davante is going somewhere because he's been somewhere. Part of the problem in Dallas is that we have too many people who are too far removed from the real people on the street. Davante is not one of those people. I've noticed that he has a love for people. I noticed that when I saw him working in the Browns and the Pinks. You might not know what the Browns and the Pinks are. They are an apartment complex that's almost a militarized zone where young people have no guidance, they have no focus, they have no vision because nobody spends any time with them. I watched him and some of his comrades go in there and do nightly patrols and try to get with those young people and make them understand that there is a better way other than gun violence and dope and all the other things that go on. That's who Davante Peters is. Davante Peters is that brother who held out when nobody else would with the Arlington 9. He got arrested. Believe me, I was unnerved by it. As a warrior who spent 15 to 20 years on the line in Dallas, you know, the way that those 9 people were accosted and were taken through the ordeal they was horrible. But he stuck it out to the end. He wore an ankle bracelet. And generally, most of the people you see in the ankle bracelet have some criminal issues. That wasn't his issue. His issue was that he would not allow anyone to have the last word. He made a statement, he stuck with it, and that's what we need. But he's much more than that. He's the kind of young brother who really wants to do something for somebody else. So let me tell you why I support him. I support him because we are at a crossroads in Dallas like no other. Demographically, and that is by race and by age. We are in a completely different place than we've ever been. I can remember a day when we had 5 African-American city council members. We only have 3 now, and this next census, this next redistricting, it might remove another one. We need some people down there who will fight for us. We need some people down there who have the fortitude to fight against injustice no matter what it costs. We don't need anybody to go to the city hall and sit at that round table for the sake of themselves, for the sake of making themselves and their lives better. We need people who will put it on the line. Dallas has a long history of people who put it on the line and did not care what happened to them, and it made a difference. That's how we went from voting at large to single-member districts to 10-4-1, to 14-1. That's how it happened. It takes people who are sacrificial. That's one of the reasons I support him. Davante Peters is not worried about Davante Peters. He's worried about this community. In order to be an effective community leader, you have to be willing to sacrifice everything you have personally, by finance, by reputation, the whole 9 yards. You have to keep your eye on the prize, and that's what I've seen him do. I've seen him as a young, striving businessman, whether it was the music and entertainment part or his health business. He's in the health business because not only does he have a knack for it and gain a lot of knowledge on his own, but he wants to see us be healthy. We live in a food desert. Most of District 8 is a food desert. There are not adequate food resources anywhere. I was so impressed. One day, I drove by, since I've been his mentor, and I go to a convenience store, and there he is with a protest. I said, gee, what is this protest about? He said, man, these people are charging folks sales tax on items that they should not. We need people in our community who will challenge any and everybody in order to make it better for all of us. And so that's why I support. Number 3, let me tell you what I expect from him. I expect that at some point, Davante Peters is going to win a seat into the city council and probably office after that. But what I expect from him, I expect him to be the sort of leader that anybody can pick up the phone and call and talk to. Not the kind where you wait in line or you wait in queue or you wait to see if anybody ever calls you back. But when you have a problem, someone who's at least willing to answer the phone and tell you what they can do or what they can't do. And we've got to have people who respond to it, not people who are beholden to other people, the people who have money. That's the problem with Dallas. It's real funny. The accommodation is about to come back out now. It's being republished. It was a book by Jim Schutz that came out years ago. It was banned because it spoke the truth about Dallas. And Dallas is still a backdoor city. There are a whole lot of people behind the scenes who control the levels of power. We need people who are beyond that. We need people who don't understand why that has to be a part of the program. We need people who will fight for us no matter what. The truth about it is that Dallas is changing. So many of our elected officials we have are getting to that age where they deserve to retire. I get that. We've got to pick the right people, though, the right young people to put in those positions. Davante Peters is that kind of dude. That's why I'm supporting him, and I'll support him until this is over. I didn't sign on to be his campaign treasurer for no reason. I signed on because I see a future in him that speaks well of the future of Dallas. We've got a lot of challenges. We got a lot of things going on. But it's time to get it straight in District 8. You need a new leader. You need to elect Davante Peters. Peace.